Hey, Amasawa, you wanted to talk to me about something.
Hi. Yes, it's about a new community, one that just recently became part of the city's underground.
So what type of club is it this time? Athletic? Cultural?
Yeah. No, it's not really a club.
It's not?
It's more like a safe place. Students made for themselves outside of school. Honestly, it's what most would call a motorcycle gang.
A motorcycle gang?
Hi, the largest motorcycle gang in Ijinsho. They call themselves Made in Heaven. I want you to go undercover among them.
Might as well hear the details. What kind of people are these Made in Heaven folk?
Well, in general, motorcycle gangs fall under one of the categories: wolf packs and illegal races. This one is a group of illegal racers.
So you mean they are street racers?
Hi. They are obsessed with speed. They are not like the Wolfpack motorcycle gangs, who tend to ride around in a big group getting in the way of cars. The Made in Heaven leader has a lot of power and influence. I call him their representative. What's really interesting is how they race using, abnormal methods, even compared to other street racers. Aside from how insanely fast they go, they also perform a lot of dangerous maneuvers on purpose.
If it's on purpose, maybe they are just testing their own bravery.
True, but it's a dangerous test. The racers can do anything, like attack and interfere with each other. What would really be helpful is if you investigated this third-year kid who just recently joined the gang. His name is Yumatsuo.
So this kid has some relation to the professor?
There's no evidence of that. But I do think someone with ill intent must have talked him into joining. His life has taken quite a dramatic turn.
Dramatic? What do you mean?
Suo-kun was known for his good grades and conduct. He was even a disciplinary committee leader.
You mean he was the one enforcing the rules? That's the exact opposite of a kid who joins a motorcycle gang.
Exactly. So it begs the question, how did he get involved in gang activity? Seriously, he had a reputation around here. Other kids used to call him the rule hunter.
Rule hunter?
Yes. If you weren't following school rules to the teacher, he would hunt you down. He would even go after the really wild delinquents. Kids, he should have been scared. And no matter who you were, if you broke a rule, he would show up. That's how he got the Net Traveler.
Someone like that became a biker? That is a dramatic reversal.
He didn't just become a biker. In just one night, he became the representative of Made in Heaven. He climbed all the way to the top.
But
You heard me. A leader of the school discipline committee, feared as the rule hunter, became a biker gang's representative. We have never had a case like this. That's why my hypothesis is that someone else talked him into this. Someone with ill intent, like I mentioned.
right. So there is a night and day contradiction in this kid's behavior. Any ideas on how Suo got involved?
実は, well, the thing is, Suo-kun went to negotiate with Made in Heaven himself, since he was leader of the school discipline committee. He faced off against the gang all by himself. He tried to get the other Seiryo students to leave.
Did you say by himself?
They say he didn't even blink as he stared into their souls and tore them a new one. The other Seiryo students say he said, "You need to get the hell away from this group."
Hard to tell if he is gutsy or just lacks common sense.
But how did a student so dedicated to rules and discipline become their leader? Pretty stranger, right?
Absolutely. I admit, this case has piqued my interest.
By the way, when you said undercover, you didn't mean...
Hi. Of course I did. I hope you know how to ride.
You can't be serious.
There are two things I want you to do while you are undercover. First, find out why So-kun would suddenly become the leader of such a bunch of miscreants. I very much need an answer to that question. And, if you can, I want you to talk to these kids who are doing such dangerous bike stunts. Try to get them back on the right track. At this rate, they are all gonna end up dead in accidents.
Okay, well, I'll give it a try. Where do I find them?
Some of the Made in Heaven guys seem to hang around in Wamachita Park at night. I will have Kendo bring my father's bike to you. Can you meet him at Machita Park this evening?
Okay. Once it's nighttime, I will head over to Hamakita Park. That's it.
Yeah, laugh it up.
Well, guess I will go show my face then. A maid in heaven. Huh. Let's see how this goes.
My father said I could use it whenever.
That's generous of him.
Oh, it's just a cheap property he keeps leasing. And on that note, he sends his regards. You can leave the bike here and it will get fixed up.
Yagamichi!
Of course. I want to get through and race the rap.
Yo!
That's one of the factions, right? What sort of guys are they? Insane how? And why bomber?
Yeah?
Really? Bombs? You know this is Japan, right? Well, I am glad it's not bombs, but fireworks don't sound a lot better. Huh? Them, huh?
Hey, come on!
That's me. And you are?
Her name's Matatabi, one of Bomber's 4 kings! Unbelievable.
What? You know him?
That shook my shit up!
So my first contestant is a dangerous one.